strategy has become, such a buzzword these days. Oftentimes it's just like a measure of seniority, not whether you're actually doing strategy or not. I saw a job title the other day, Director of Meat Strategy. And like what even is that? So joined on the strategy team for Walmart's previous CTO, projects from, standing up product management and cloud migration, eventually jumped over to the chief data officer when he was hired. I'm now with Snowflake doing go-to-market strategy. Strategy is a series of kind of choices, actions, investments, focused on creating and sustaining competitive advantage and unique value. A business strategy is oftentimes like what market, geography, segment are you targeting? What unique value are you providing to that segment? Whether it's through like a product or service, what resources and capabilities are used to deliver that unique value? And then, how do we sustain that as well throughout time? I've kind of separated it into 4 different layers. At the very top, we have corporate strategy, which is, really formed at those kind of top echelons of the company, thinking about, long-term objectives, where we want to position the company overall. And then, starting to go one layer down, it's typically kind of the business strategy layer. Sometimes, depending on the company size, corporate and business strategy are the same thing. Those, I'll 100% classify as strategy. I think my perspective is potentially shifting, but right now, underneath those, we then have kind of functional strategy, which is, designing the approach for specific functions within those businesses to actually go and deliver the work. So, how does marketing go and do their work? How does engineering go and do their work? And then, operating strategy at the very bottom, which is, I'll say super close or almost identical to like project management, outlining the tactical steps that you go and then how you do something. A lot of people say like, oh, this is our strategy. And you look at it and it's just like a vision or mission statement, which is like, oh, okay, great. Like, is that attainable? Like, what does that actually mean? It's not a project management plan. It's not like a financial model. I think for the most part, a lot of people say it's strategy, but it's only, one of the 100 pieces or whatever that makes up strategy. Strategy is much more holistic than what most people think of it as. And maybe the question is like, what channel should we market through? Like, not strategy. That's just like picking like where are our customers and where do we get like the best like return on ad spend? Like super tactical question. But you articulated, like who are we targeting? What are we serving to them? What's the offering? What are we trying to accomplish? As soon as it gets like broader and starts cutting across different teams and the project doesn't really have a clear owner, like at that point, that's when it's like true strategy.